Over to Chief Meteorologist Kevin Robinson to see what we're going to be facing in the morning. It's really south of the river that's going to get hit the hardest.
Yeah, I've been really trying to make sure we convey the message that this is not the same snowmaker or level of snowmaker that we were potentially facing 24 hours ago. The storm made a huge shift farther south, and that really just reset the table completely earlier today. So this is where we are now. Yes, there will be impacts to your morning commute around the area. Yes, there will likely be some slick travel to go along with that as well, but it's not going to be the amounts of snow that will be the problem. It's the timing, of course, on a cold ground. So let me show you what's happening here on radar tonight. You can see we're finally starting to see some little stripes of blue. So we're beginning to moisten up the atmosphere. Initially, because there's a lot of dry air that has to be overcome, it snows and it evaporates before it ever reaches the ground. And now that some of it's reaching the ground, it is still very, very light, and they're tiny flakes. It's going to take a lot for that to add up here tonight. The main thrust of the storm is passing to our south. That has been the case since earlier today, and that continues to be the case tonight. But the tri-state will find itself on the northern fringe of this snowmaker as it continues to dive south. So you see how we're starting to get some of those stripes of darker blues trying to show up? That's indicating to me that the atmosphere is beginning to moisten up. And yes, I'm starting to see quite a few reports of some very light flurry action out there. The heavy stuff has really been down here from Lexington to Louisville. That's where they're picking up, the 3, 4, 5 inches of snow. We're not going to have that here in the tri-state. So as we look up towards Indy, this is the snow coming our way. And you can see the blues are a little darker along the I-74 corridor, so I do anticipate from now through the overnight hours that snow will pick up and gradually become more widespread for the entire viewing area. So with that in mind, most of us are under a winter weather advisory, and I think that's a fair shake because most of us will probably pick up around an inch or so of snowfall. But again, it's the timing with the cold ground. Now, south of the split, we've still got that warning up. I don't know, it may be kind of tough to get to warning criteria down there still too, as overall, this is just not the same snowmaker. Now, temperatures are in the upper 20s to around 30, so everything's readily receptive to picking up a light accumulation, and that's the problem for tomorrow morning. So here we are. Here's a look at Futurecast. Notice the darker blues stay south of the river. South of the split, that's where we think the greatest impacts will be. But even a light snow across most of the area still could be problematic out there with a thin glaze on everything. This will wrap up between about 7 and 9 by the time this is all said and done. So I think most of us are going to be around an inch of snow there. Maybe someone's able to eke out 2 near the river, south into northern Kentucky. But then in that area where we have the warning south of the split, that's where you have the best chance, if it were to occur, to pick up maybe 2, 3 inches of snow south of the 71-75 split. So here we are downtown. 30 with some light snow being reported currently at the airport. So here's the next 12 hours, take you through the overnight hours into the morning. There's your impacts to start your day. We should see some snow fly into about sunrise, so 28 as the snow is now beginning to arrive here tonight. Expect a high of about 33 tomorrow, so we will creep our way above freezing. Slick travel likely early. I don't think it's an all-day deal for us, as that's why I kind of kept the impact icon to about 8 a.m. By mid-morning, the combination of the salt, the fact that we have much less snowfall for most of us, roads should be fine by mid-morning through the afternoon hours tomorrow. Here's your 7-day forecast. Now let's talk about the weekend, because there's still a second system, as we've been advertising, for Saturday. And I think that one has the potential to bring us a much more significant snowfall. That's why we have, if you've been watching the banner, a winter storm watch for the entire area. That's in anticipation of Saturday's snow. Look at temperatures by Sunday morning, down to 5. And when you wake up, those wind chills will be below 0. And we are still anticipating a freezing cold game down there at Paycor Stadium, with wind chills likely 5 to 10 degrees below 0 during the game. It will not be pleasant outside Sunday, and maybe some cold weather days for students on Monday, with those temperatures hovering around 0 in the morning.
All right, Kevin.